There is beauty in simplicity. You have to use what's given to you. Instead of trying to fight the wood and make it do what you want it to do, you got to follow the grain. And as the grain goes, so do you. My mom likes to say that a chair is for sitting on, and I think that's quite funny. It is sort of a mundane thing now. It wasn't always so. You were the chairman because you had a chair, right? It used to be a sign of real wealth to have a chair. We're just fortunate now that everyone has chairs. I was a paramedic in Ottawa for a couple of years. So yeah, it's a bit of a switch from that. My wife and I moved back to British Columbia. We were just renting at the time and really wanted our own place. We wanted to somewhere we could establish roots for our kids. We were willing to go off grid because it meant, you know, we can live here without a mortgage, pay for our housing in a different way than a lot of people have to pay for their housing. And that sort of opens opportunities for us. I thought this a few times and I said it to my wife, like I've never felt like we're deprived out here. Everything electronic in the house, the lights and whatnot, run off of our solar system. When we first moved here, we didn't have anything. I mean, if we had water, it was because we brought it in from town. We have running hot water now, so that's amazing. So what more could a person want? I mostly build the two styles of chairs, the Shaker style post and rung and the Windsor style chairs. It's amazing that those styles of chairs are still popular. It's because that works, right? And it's not something that somebody just came up with one day. There was a real evolution till they kind of arrived here at the pinnacle of form and function. A lot of the tools I use are tools that I've made myself. There's a real satisfaction in making something yourself. Because out here, we don't have easy solutions. Like we have to kind of figure out our own solutions to things. I don't have to spend $4,000 on a lathe to be able to turn a chair leg. I can just use some of the scrap wood I have around here and make something. Using power tools, I never have the same feeling as I do using hand tools. I just love doing stuff by hand. It just feels like there's a full circle there. I could have the power tools here and, you know, have a giant generator that we just run all the time. But you turn your brain off when you're running a machine. So you're always adjusting and sort of trying to work with the wood as opposed to, this is what I want you to do, whether you want it to or not. It's not that we're anti-technology living here. It's just, that's how it worked out for us. This day and age, we think that you can only do something if you're a specialist. That's the mentality, right? Like I can't roof my house because I need to have someone who's a professional roofer to do that. And maybe they can do it faster than you, but anyone can do these things. It won't always work, but you will have successes. And with those successes, your confidence builds. I think the fear of failure, it holds us back from finding out, how do I do new things? There's so much out there that you can do, and there's so much that's so rewarding that you can just try and make, then it builds, and I try and do that with the furniture I make.